Drone Photography Masterclass. The professional drone technology that was before inaccessible or prohibitively expensive is now more readily available and more reasonably priced. New drones in the shape of quadcopters now offer photo-taking capabilities. This provides both amateur and professional photographers with the ultimate portability when it comes to photographing the world around them. Aerial photography is referred to as drone photography, and it differs from traditional aerial photography in that it uses remotely piloted drones to take photographs. Photographers who use drones can capture images from previously inaccessible vantage points or positions in the sky, giving their subjects the appearance of being seen from above. To comply with laws set forth by the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, all commercial drone users are required to obtain a certification before taking their aircraft into public airspace. Hobbyists who want to fly their drones for fun might not require a pilot's license to do so, depending on how they intend to use their aircraft, how much it weighs, and a few other criteria established by the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. What are the advantages of taking pictures with a drone? When it comes to photography, employing a drone offers several advantages, including the following. New vantage points. If you have a drone, you can capture photographs from angles or heights that were not possible in the past, which opens the door to additional creative possibilities. You can take your landscape photography to the next level by identifying patterns, shapes, and symmetry that you were unable to perceive from ground level. You can do this by getting on a higher vantage point. Low interference. You can discreetly visit places with wildlife using a drone, which will allow you to take pictures without upsetting the local species. A more eco-friendly alternative to traditional nature photography, drone photography is a form of aerial photography that uses unmanned aerial vehicles or drones to capture multiple images of wild animals or insects in their natural environments. Multiple uses. You can utilize drone photography to capture aerial photographs for use in your portfolio or for business objectives, such as showcasing property for a real estate project or providing an overhead view of a home that is up for sale. What difficulties can be encountered when taking pictures with a drone? Even while drones have the potential to take fresh and original aerial photographs, drone photography faces several problems, including the following. The most difficult aspect of taking photographs with a drone is likely learning how to pilot the aircraft. If you already know how to take images, the most difficult thing for you to do will be to figure out how to keep the drone steady, how to avoid power lines, or how to maneuver it in specific directions to bring it into the ideal position. The weather can have a significant impact on the way that your photographs turn out. If the photographer is unable to take high aerial photos due to factors such as cloudy skies or strong winds, they will have less control over the images they capture than if they had used a handheld camera. Image quality. The image quality from a drone's camera may not be as great as the image quality from a DSLR camera, which means that it is slightly tougher to catch the right shot using a drone. What kind of equipment is necessary for taking pictures with a drone? The specifications of your drone will determine the photography equipment that you need to use with it. The specifications of your drone will determine the equipment, such as a remote control and memory card, that you require for drone photography. When it comes to drones that already have cameras built in, the only piece of additional equipment you'll need is the remote control attachment that comes with the drone, as well as a memory card to save your photographs. Attachable camera mini drones that do not have built-in cameras offer the possibility to connect a camera to the drone as an additional feature. For these specific types of drones, you will need a camera that is both compact and of good quality. Additionally, the camera must be light enough to be attached to the drone using a gimbal, which is a critical support that allows your device to have its image stabilized. 7 pointers for taking pictures with a drone. Check out the following pointers to get the most out of your experience taking photographs with a drone, regardless of whether this is your first time doing so or whether you're searching for methods to improve. 1. Familiarize yourself with the controls of your drone. Because doing so enables you to concentrate on shooting the photos rather than piloting the device, having a solid understanding of how your drone operates is an essential component of this type of photography. You will be serving double duty as both the drone pilot and the photographer, so preparedness is essential. You will need to familiarize yourself with the controls, speeds, and flight modes of your drone, as well as learn how to take off and land without any hiccups. 2. Familiarize yourself with your camera's settings. You'll be able to take better images with your drone if you take the time to configure the settings correctly. You should be familiar with how to modify your ISO settings for low light and how to alter your shutter speeds to capture things that are moving. While the auto mode on your camera may make things simpler, getting proficient in the manual mode will enable you to fine-tune your settings, allowing you to take clear pictures even from a great height. 3. Look at the weather forecast. Check the forecast you're going to be shooting in before you head out with your drone to see whether the location you're going to be shooting in is going to be in the line of any bad weather. Checking apps and websites designed specifically for drone pilots is another important thing to do. These kinds of apps and websites include hourly and daily forecasts of local wind speeds, sun activity, and cloud cover. 4. Be sure to bring along additional batteries. The majority of drones have rather limited flight periods. The most economical drones have a flight time of only 10 to 20 minutes, leaving you with little time to explore and take visually intriguing photographs. Bring along some spare batteries to your shoot so that you may take as much time as you need to find the perfect photo without having to worry about the battery running out. 5. Take pictures at the appropriate time of day. The position of the sun relative to the sky will affect the light in all of your photographs. Take notice of the outdoor lighting and how it will shift throughout your shoot day if you intend to conduct any shooting over several hours. In this comprehensive tutorial for beginners, we cover a variety of topics related to outdoor photography. Sticks. Make the most of your new angle. Photographers working with drones should make the most of the advantages presented by their new location and dynamic range. If you take pictures from a drone in the same way as you would from the ground, you won't get very thrilling or intriguing pictures. You can capture distinct new angles and photographs by stepping outside of your comfort zone and looking at things from a bird's eye view. 7. Be sure to remember the rule of thirds. Adapt the rule of thirds and use it as a guide when composing your aerial photographs, even if you should be exploring the possibilities afforded by drone photography. By correctly framing your focus point within the context of the surroundings, you can bring about balance and harmony in your bird's eye view. Although it is feasible to frame an image through the use of creative cropping techniques in post-production, it is always ideal to capture the best photo possible without relying on image modification techniques in post-processing. The video and photographic capabilities of drones have fundamentally altered the game in terms of the range of perspectives and motions that may be captured. In this course, I will walk you through a comprehensive introduction to learning the art of flying, filming, and photographing with an aerial drone. This includes a recipe that will enable you to fly your drone with confidence and walk away from each flight with the fantastic content that you captured with your drone. It is not necessary to have any prior experience with flying, filming, or photography to succeed in this course. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.